This is the Nun 2 movie review by Bodacious Bichon.
Bodacious Bichon back. You know what time it is. It's that time where a new film has just came out. I didn't get to see it, the fan premiere. I wanted to watch it in for that screening. But I did see The Nun 2, and man, oh man. The Nun. Jeez. And The Nun. The Nun 2. And don't watch scary movies alone, alright? Don't do that. Not a good idea. But The Nun was phenomenal. It was amazing. It was absolutely incredible. Performed as the main character. I don't remember her name, but the main character, which was the sister, more popularly known as Vera Farmiga's daughter, which is I forgot her real name, but yeah, Vera Farmiga, the star in The Conjuring, which is the wife, the Mrs. Warren, Lorraine Warren, I believe. This is the in-life daughter of her. I don't know if there's a connection there because, goddamn, they look spot on. We know they're a part of the same universe with Conjuring, Annabelle, The Nun, right? And I mean, she looks just like her mother, and it's crazy. It makes you think, like, is this a young Lorraine? And I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe there was a name change. Oh, wait, maybe that is. Okay, I might be tripping, and I'm being real. There's no second takes here. It's all, I think it might be her. I won't say why, because it's like some of a spoiler, but the fact that I'm contemplating on, like, memory and being like, oh, maybe this and that, oh, here, there. I mean, that tells you enough that the film was good. And this is not Inception. This is not Oppenheimer. You know, films like Hypnotic, Prestige. It's not that. It's horror. It's modern horror, right? Horror of 2023. It's amazing. It's what's it called? Anticipation. You know, now, dude, after this film, you're gonna have anticipation. I'm not gonna say why, but when a film has that and it's a horror movie, it's amazing because there's a lot of hook, and this film did it. And I'm just so shocked right now because a lot of films don't do that besides Insidious. Insidious being more known as my favorite horror franchise film of all time. The creepiness, creepy level is all there. I stated before 3 and 4 weren't that good, but 1 and 2, surprisingly, sequels do not really rank as number 1 in like a solo franchise. But Nun 2 was 100%, 10 times better than Nun 1 in so many different ways. The casting, a few members came back, and of course the lead sister, the lead nun, and then Maurice, which was I forgot if he was just a gardener in the first one, but he was an aspiring gardener, we'll call him that. Or a demon fighter, I don't know what he was in the first one, I forgot, but they brought those two guys back. Obviously, the nun, right, the scary ass one, of course she came back. And then there was one other character, which is like a secondary character, like to the sister, and that kind of threw me off. In no way did she or it affect the film at all. The film is amazing, even with her. It just threw me off because all these people got like a slight little accent, right? And I don't remember the location, but it's in some far ass location. And they just throw in like a little mini Zendaya looking girl in the film, hella American, the most American person there. I don't know how the hell that happened. I was just sitting there like, okay. Obviously their budget went up a little because they got a little popular actress coming in here, but I was just like, okay, nice. Young looking Zendaya chick, let's go. Now, she's a good actress, though. She's in a lot of newer films these days, up and coming still, technically. I mean, I don't know. She looks young to me. Maybe she's not, but yeah, she's pretty much a new character in this, which is for more like the more like the non-believers, right, or the optimistic types like myself, because I'm Team God all the way, right? The Nun, obviously, that's Team freaking, Team Satan, all that stuff, but her character revolves around, it just takes a little bit of faith to see an act of God or to experience an act of God, which is 100% true. I would never negate that at all. And they highlight on that a lot with her character, and it's makes her character quite special. Like I said, I have no knock against her at all. The Maurice played a huge role. If I told you to guess, you probably could guess it, just because I think the consumer of film is a lot more knowledgeable, and I think you could guess it. I kind of caught on to it real quick. Like, as soon as I seen him a couple times, I caught on to it. Very, very catchy. The Nun 2, man. I mean, we're talking about cast. The cast hit. It was a great cast. Great lineup. The father didn't appear back, but oh well. Yeah, it's a great film. And the question that you go to see these videos is The Nun 2 worth watching? And I think that's a very easy yes. You 100% should go see this film. It blew me away. A lot of these films, like the 2005 through 2020, typically, and I'm excluding Insidious, I'm excluding Insidious 1 and 2, but films that were between those years, more on the slow side. And The Nun, the first one itself, very slow, the first one. But if we can start getting a little bit more of a fast-paced film, like how The Nun was, and I believe it ran about an hour and 50, maybe it did pass the 2-hour mark. I'm not 100% sure. It felt like 2 hours, but I'm not sure if it actually did. But yeah, the more fast-paced a horror film is, I think it reels more viewers in, which is why films like Scream do make a lot of money, because it's horror, but then again, it's like horror reality, and then, a splash of let's get this case going, this mystery. It's kind of like that, and I think that's where we're heading in film when it comes to horror. And The Nun 2 is a primary example of so. And if they keep going in this direction, I think horror's gonna take a fat boost. Go in the right direction, opposed to genres like comedy going the wrong direction. And I mean, that has to do with comedies just not being funny these days. It's always like 1 or 2 out of the year that, like, it's a good job, but people don't know how to laugh. So, it's kind of a downer on that end. But The Nun 2, plot was amazing. I think that's told when I talked about all the cast. I think I pretty much talked about when it's fast paced, the plot, it all comes together really nice. The plot itself, I mean, there's not much to say besides everything I've laid out, right? The plot, we know, is thicker. It is more fluid and fast paced. It's it's glue, man. It's the glue to what is coming, and that's the anticipation factor that I had brought up. And man, I want to say something. I want to say it, but I can't. I can't spoil it. No. That's not me. I can't do that. But I can advise you to go get your tickets for The Nun 2. Showing in every theater near you, unless you're in some heavy-ass Christian or Catholic town. I doubt they would want to show this, but go see it. A lot of references, whether you're Christian, I think, or Catholic, maybe. I'm not too sure. I never really understood the differences between Christian and Catholic, just because I haven't studied much on Christian. I grew up as Catholic, so I don't know. I don't really know, but I do know, whatever the hell you are, you'll enjoy this film. I enjoyed it. Bodacious Bishan advises you to go watch it. Stamp. of
And
approval.
there you have it. The Nun 2 review. Fuck. God fucking damn. Okay. Anyways, go see the film. Bodacious Bichon knows his shit.